Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the online meeting of Speakers Community Toastmasters Club. I'm pleased to be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I request you to rename yourself. All the Toastmasters can prefix TM to your name, and guests can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role holders to prefix their role to their name, so that it's easy to identify them. All the speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speech. I would also request you to not to type in the chat box when a speaker is speaking, as it disturbs the speaker. You can use private chat to provide feedback. You are all requested to keep your audio on mute in case you aren't speaking. Please refrain from unnecessary moments or sipping on drinks. If your video is on, please turn off the video in case you need to do so. Do not click on the share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. You can display hi-fi and namaste when taking over or leaving from the role. You can connect with TechMaster for any technical glitch. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the same is visible at all times. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservations, please let us know. We can network during the break or after the meeting. Please stay tuned till the end of the meeting. We have networking session after the meeting. Let me share the mission of the club. We provide a supportive and learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now it's time to introduce our presiding officer. Presiding officer is me. So now let's move further to our meeting. Our today's Toastmaster Shefali actually couldn't make the meeting today because her grandfather passed away. That's why. So now it's a preceding it's a precedent term now. So without any further delay, I welcome all of you to the 115th meeting of Speakers Committee Toastmaster Club. I would love to share something with you guys. In our life, just like in cooking, success is a blend of various elements. Each dish, much like our personal and professional journey, it involves step-by-step success. Every day act as an important step towards our goal. As saying goes, life is a recipe. Success is the perfect blend. Our daily efforts, like ingredients in the dish, contribute to the unique flavor of our achievement. Do you agree, guys? Thanks. Thanks, Toastmaster viewers. Thank you, all of you. Now, it's time to welcome a very special member and a very special role player. It's a pleasure that we welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalpana, a leader in our community. She has dedicated her career to the art of soft skill and leadership training. Her passion to touch people's lives for their profession, and that inspires her. Welcome to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you so much, Monica, for that warm welcome and that introduction. In one line, you summarized something that's very close to my heart. So let's begin the 115th meeting. Is everyone ready? All of you? Yes? And none of you, I hope, are under any delulus. No, I don't think so, right? Can anyone tell me what is Delulu? Anybody? I know this is a word that is coined by the Z++ generation. And when I first heard it, I said, oh my God, what is Delulu? Anybody who can give me an answer as to what is Delulu? Delusional. Thank you, Rashmi, so much. Yes, we all live in a land of Delulu. We are delusional, especially today's generation, right? And they also believe, they're so delusional that they also believe that Delulu is the Solulu. What is the meaning of Solulu now? Anybody? What's the meaning of Solulu? Yes, Dheeraj, I saw you unmuted yourself.
Solution.
Solution. So they believe that living in the La La land is the solution to the problems that we all face. How many of you all will agree? Is delusion the solution? Do you agree? Disagree? I can see a thumbs down from Dheeraj. How about others? Guys, I request all of you to switch on your cameras. I want to see your lovely smiles, not just emoticons, all right? Because that shows that you all are delusional. You disagree. Thank you, Benjamin, for disagreeing that we need not always live in La La land or a delusional land, but can delusion help us? Now, before I share the Z++ delusional delulu buzzword that is actually doing the rounds, let me bring you back to the reality. The reality is that we are all having a meeting today, right? And let me introduce the 3 segments of a meeting of Toastmasters. The first, of course, is prepared. You sit and prepare for your speech, and then you come and deliver. The second round is the table topics round. Yeah, you have to table your thoughts, pick them up, organize them, and then tell it. It's an extempo speech round and far more interesting, right? Because it makes your gray cells work and you can actually roam around with the buzzword of delusional and then give us some delusional stories. Okay, then we come down to general evaluation. That is the segment where all of us are brought out from our dreamland to the reality. And then we adopt these real feedback that is given to us by our general evaluator so that our Delulu land dreams can again become real. Nothing is a one-man show. So I have with me a group of people who is going to ensure that this meeting is going to be a success. All right. Let me introduce you with my real, not the Delulu ones, my real role players, that is timer, our counter, and grammarian. Timer, Sangita. I hand over the virtual stage to you. Kindly explain the rules of time to each of the members. You're on mute, Sangeeta. You're on mute.
Sorry, thank you. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Timer, I have to be awake. So I think that's the requirement of a timer. So anyway, as per the agenda, we have 3 speeches and a table topic. For the speeches, it's 5 to 7 minutes. So exactly at 5 minutes, my green card will be there. Till then, from around 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, my yellow card will be there. And the 7th minute, my red card will be there. That means you are past your time, and then you have a grace of maximum 2 to 5 minutes, 5 seconds, sorry. And that's
it is 30 seconds. It is 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought 30 to 7, sorry.
No worries.
Okay. 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes.
And then for that and the table topic, do we have time for that also, right?
Yes, that's
table topic is 2 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a 2 minutes speech. So my timer card exactly at 2 will be, after 1 minute, it will be yellow, and that 2 minutes, it will be red. And then you have another, I said, 30 minutes, seconds break time. And the evaluation is for 3 minutes for all the 3 speeches. So it's 3 minutes is the time for you to speak. 2 minutes is your green card. Then your 2.5 is your yellow, and 3 is your red card, and again another 30 seconds. With that, that's the report. And once all is done, I will give you my report again on each and every one. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We were really accelerated to hear the timing report, or the timing parameters that are laid down in Toastmasters. Let me now take you to the R counter. And today the role player who is actually handling the R counter is Toastmaster Pankaj. Toastmaster Pankaj, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalpana, for such a wonderful introduction. And so, good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I'm in charge of R counter. And as an R counter, I will note down all the sound and word that are used as a crutch by the speakers. And I will also note down sound like etc. And apart from that, I will also note down long pauses used by the speakers, as well as repeated words like that means, you know. And yes, word may be inappropriate interjections like and, well, but, so, etc. So these are the things that I will be noting down as an R counter, and I shall submit my report as and when I am called upon on a virtual stage by the journal evaluator. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Fantastic. So I'm requesting each one of you to mind your hours. And yes, nothing works without the grammarian. It is the grammarian who will take us to the next best speech level, if we keep in mind the feedback that is given by the grammarian. None other but Toastmaster Atul is today's grammarian. And I ask Toastmaster Atul to take over the virtual stage.
Hello, audio check, video check. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are, Toastmaster Atul.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana, for that introduction. Yeah, you might not know me because I am from another club. My name is Toastmaster Atul, and I am from the Readers Haven Toastmasters Club. Thanks.
Welcome.
Today I have taken up the role of grammarian, and my role dictates that I should pay close attention to all speakers, the usage of language, and as well as improper usage. And I shall also make note of any special quotes or thoughts that the speaker has to say. And I'll also be making note of any improper use of language as well. And now the next responsibility that I have is to introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day. So the word of the day is exhilarated. and it means very happy, very animated about something. So I'll give you an example. I'm thoroughly exhilarated to be taking part as a role player in today's meeting, which is not a parent club of mine. And the phrase of the day is as Providence would have it. This usually means as luck would have it or as fortune would have it. An example would be as Providence would have it, I'm absolutely happy that I had a wonderful day today. So, yeah, you make sure that you use language properly. I'll be watching you closely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Atul. And it's my request that you put down the phrase of the day and word of the day in the chat, along with its meaning, as well as the example that you have just said, so that all our role players can have a chance, an accelerated chance to use the word of the day that you have just mentioned. All
Sure.
right.
Thank you.
Before I take you down the path of the prepared speeches, let me tell you about the Delulu land. You know, when I first came across this phrase, it took me back years. I had a cousin. She wasn't very good looking. In fact, all of us as children, somewhere or the other, made mockery out of her looks. Not good. We were children. And we always called her a toad or a frog because of her eyes that were jutting out. But there was this cousin of mine who lived merrily in a Delulu land. She used to look at herself in the mirror and tell, I'm beautiful. I'm really beautiful. And we all used to look at her and say, oh yeah. But honestly, it was the fact that she kept telling herself that she is beautiful made her beautiful from inside. I found her confidence grow. I realized that she was talking or interacting with everyone with the Delulu land belief that she was beautiful. And since she was beautiful, it is but natural for everyone to admire her. And she told me, you know what? All the actresses, Kalpu, they also look very, very plain and jaded when you see them in real life. It is only the camera that adds glamour to them. It's only the makeup that makes them stand out. But otherwise, they all too are very normal people. That was my first experience of Delulu land, and I could resonate when I actually read about the Delulu land by Z++ generation. My first take, I'm going to tell you right now. The next of my points that I observed based on this lifetime experience, I'll be telling you post the prepared speeches. But my first thing that I observed was after watching my cousin was that it can actually give you a confidence, maybe a fake one. But then that's what they say when it comes to confidence. Fake it till you make it. So she was in a Delulu land, faking up her confidence to face the world that called her ugly. And within her own mind, she was beautiful. And we began to see the beauty of her confidence. So Delulu land can somewhere be helpful. Second and third points will be shared with you very soon. But let us come back actually to our prepared speeches. My today's first speaker is Toastmaster Gaurav and his evaluator is Toastmaster Benjamin. Toastmaster Benjamin. Zoom Master, can I ask you to highlight Toastmaster Benjamin? Toastmaster Benjamin?
Yes.
Thank you. So the stage is yours. Your speaker is Toastmaster Gaurav. You can just tell us about his, the pathway,
Yeah.
his title, and that. Go ahead, please.
So Toastmaster that I'll be evaluating today is Toastmaster Gaurav Swami. His pathway is dynamic leadership. It's his level 2 and project 1. And the speech of his title is My Leadership Style. Best of luck.
Thank you. So his timing is between 5 to 7 minutes, Toastmaster Benjamin. The timing of, okay. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Gaurav, can you just highlight Toastmaster Gaurav? All right. So Toastmaster Gaurav, are you going to stand up? Okay. All right. I see you standing up. All right. You can adjust your camera. Fantastic. Could you say something? Could you say something? I am not in the Delulu land.
Yeah, I am not in Delulu land.
Fantastic, because you have to be real today when you give your speech. You are clear. Your audio and video is very clear. So here you are, Toastmaster Gaurav. My leadership style. My leadership style, Toastmaster Gaurav. But just a second, just a second. Can you see the timer cards? I think I skipped that part. I'm so sorry. Can you see the timer cards?
Yeah.
All right. Can you just flip the timer cards, Toastmaster Sangeeta?
Are you able to see all the three?
Yeah, I can see.
Fantastic.
Thank
So
you.
once again, Toastmaster Gaurav, my leadership style, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalpana. And good afternoon to everyone. Today, I am here to share with you all my leadership style. I still remember the days when my mother always scolded me saying, अच्छे से पढ़ाई कर, वरना बड़ा होके भेड़ बकरियां चलाएगा. I still remember these words of my mother when I think of leading a team of cows and goats. But now I think these cows and goats are not animals, but the humans. And the way I handle them is my leadership style. To reveal you my leadership style, what I identified is a coach leadership. Why I say I'm a coach leadership. I'm in a coach leadership because when I tie my life in a thread where I start it from my journey, being in school days, being in corporate, or in my current life. So let's start from my school days. When I was in a 9th class, I was teaching, coaching students of 5th and 6th class. From there, my teaching and coaching journey started till I completed my graduation. I was teaching whole bunch of students starting from 6th standard to 12th standard. But it all turned around when I joined corporate world. I was not sure how I will be continuing my teaching and coaching at corporate world, but somehow all the powers and God grace given me opportunity to be a project manager where I could lead a team and I could use my leadership skills and that too coaching leadership skills to lead my team by giving them knowledge, giving them coaching, teaching, and appraising them to give the best results of them. This helped me a lot being a leader, being a project manager for last 15 years of my life. And I'm very exhilarated about that. Recently, when my coach, my mentor, also approached me to help him to groom and help others to groom and build their career and their personality, transform their personality, I again said yes to him because, again, it gave me another opportunity to lead a coaching life, a life where I can be a coach leader again. All these thread, all these points, when I connect, I see the coaching leadership is my style of leadership. But nevertheless, I always believe that leadership doesn't restrain ourselves to be a single style of leadership. We always have to use different style at different situation to lead or to be a true leader, a successful leader. It was being a difficult task for me to choose or to find out my leadership style, but I took help from the Toastmaster website itself to identify my leadership style. And I thank the Toastmaster journey for me has been very fruitful in identifying myself as a leader and again to deep dive and identify the style of my leadership. As we navigate through our professional and personal lives, it's crucial to recognize the impact of coaching and fostering an environment that prioritizes learning and development. We not only achieve our collective goals, but can achieve to the full potential with our coaching and teaching styles and leadership. In conclusion, my leadership journey has been a up and down, but most towards coaching, guiding, and learning. Coach leadership isn't just a style for me, it's a way of life and success for me. Let's continue to inspire and uplift each other on our path of growth, creating a ripple of positive transformation. Thank you for giving your time. Goodbye.
Yes, so there is going to be a positive transformation. But before we talk about the Delulu positive transformation, let me introduce you to our second speaker. Our second speaker today is Toastmaster Monica, and her evaluator is Toastmaster Rashmi. The virtual stage is yours, Toastmaster Rashmi. Toastmaster Rashmi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. So today I'll be evaluating the speech delivered by Toastmaster Monica Mane. Her pathway is innovative planning, and she's pursuing level 3, project 3. Speech title, Rising Through IT Challenges. Her speech length should be between 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose statements for her speech are, first, the purpose of the project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others, and the member should inspire the audience. Thank you. Over to you, TM Modi.
Thank you so much, Rashmi, for that. Toastmaster Monica, could you just unmute yourself and also pin yourself? All right. And yes, but can you see the timer cards?
Yeah, I can see the timing cards. Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Are you going to, so I see that you are going to stand and give your
No,
speech, right? So you're ready? All right. I can hear you and I can also see you clearly. So
Yeah.
Toastmaster Monica, rising through IT challenges. Rising through IT challenges, Toastmaster Monica.
I'm here today, not just an.
Monica, your video has gone off. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it just. I'm audible and visible.
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon.
Do I reset and start again, or
no? Let it
or I just-
continue. You just give her 10 seconds now.
Okay.
It's best not to interrupt, but yeah. All right, let us restart it once again. Toastmaster Monica, I'm just giving you your title and you set the timer again. Toastmaster Monica, rising through IT challenges. Rising through IT challenges, Toastmaster Monica.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, and dear guests. I'm here today not just an IT professional, but as a testament of a resilience, determination, and faith. My journey wasn't privileged, but forged in adversity. Picture this: a middle class family striving to meet ends and dreaming of a bright future for their child, and that child is me. I entered in the world of IT with the stars in my eyes. A desire to make a mark in an IT landscape. However, life had other plans. I graduated during the time when the ominous clouds of recession cast a shadow over the job market. Companies were tightening their belts, and the very opportunity I had envisioned seems to be evaporate into thin air. Rejections become a familiar companion, and the weight of uncertainty pressed heavily on my shoulder. In these moments of despair, it's easy to lose sight from your goal, to succumb to the pressure, and settle for a less than your worth. But I refused to be defined by the challenges that confronted me. Instead, I saw them as stepping stones. Each rejection, a lesson, and every closed door, an opportunity for growth. I embrace the mantra that adversity is the mother of innovation. I sharpen the skills expanded my knowledge, and networked tirelessly. I sharpened my I knocked the door. I knocked the door until my hand hurt. I faced countless rejection with smile, knowing that each no bringing me one step closer to the elusive S. As Winston Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I held onto that courage firmly. And then one day it happened. A company saw the strength in me, saw the potential behind the rejections, and gave me opportunity that I had been pursuing tirelessly. I remember it was a mixture of emotions for me, a release, a relief, and a sense of accomplishment washed over me. I weathered the storm and came out not only participating but successful in my journey. So, my message to each one of you, especially the IT students who might be struggling their own, is this: you are not defined by your circumstances. You have a reaction to them. You have a choice. You have a choice in face of adversity, fade or rise. Choose the latter, because a real strength is based on struggle. Remember, success is not reserved for the privileged one or a perfect starter. It is the fighter, dreamer, and a relentless pursuer who carve their path to the success. Your journey may be tough, but let it be one for your growth, not the barrier to your dreams. As you navigate in the world of IT, remember the words of Albert Einstein: in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Embrace the difficulty. Embrace the difficulty and let them propel you forward. You are not just student, you are an architect of digital future. In conclusion, let your journey be a testament to the fact that where you start does not determine where you can go. You have the power to shape your destiny, and your dreams are within reach. Embrace the challenges, learn from rejections, and celebrate the victories, because it is the struggle that you shall find the true measure of your potential. Thank you to listening me. I would love to say at the end, may your journeys inspire as much as the dreams you hold. Thank you.
Yes, let us take inspiration from Toastmaster Monica's journey. I think it had every flavor that we could ever think of, and suddenly we were all faced with a reality that we are just in a real world with real troubles. I would just take a minute. Toastmaster Monica, there is someone waiting to be let in. I just got a message. He is a guest called Manoj. Could you just let him in?
Yeah. I
You have?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Monica. So that is where sometimes to escape the reality also, we all fall into a Delulu land, a make-believe land. How does this make-believe land help us? As I told you about my cousin, a true story, that her confidence grew when she entered a Delulu land. but she was stuck in the reality too. I'll be coming down to the reality point a bit later. Let me carry this advantages of such a disadvantageous Delulu land. The second thing is whenever we are facing the reality, a Delulu land, for me, for example, when I'm very low or very down, just like Alice in Wonderland, I take a walk through my dreams where I have achieved whatever goals I have set for myself. So what happens? I know my mind is just feeding me, or I'm on a high, which my mind is cooking up for me. No doubt about it. No doubt about it that I'm in a Delulu land. I'm still hungry. But somewhere my mind has fulfilled that particular whim of me where I want to be or want to do what I have aspired to do. So your self-talk automatically post that walk through the Delulu land becomes more positive. From the dreamland, most we will come across, certain fiction, certain stories. For example, the story of Titan, which became a fact, of course. I am giving you an example of something that is negative, but it is this fiction and where a person has written a book which is based on Titanic. And it has happened, actually happened. There was an actual accident. So let us not go in a negative way. If such a huge disaster can happen, a huge success can also happen if we have a fiction within us, a Delulu land within us. So self-talk and self-belief and self-confidence can be monitored in a Delulu land to just give yourself that prep up when you're low, just like Toastmaster Monica said, that when it came down to the fact that she had graduated during the times when the recession was on, it was the hope that one day she'll be sitting in a chair where she'll be working, pulled her on. Now, before I hand over the stage to Table Topic Master, I would like Timer Sangeeta to give me the time taken by both the speakers today. Timer Sangeeta.
Good evening. Speaker 1 was 7 minutes, exactly 30 seconds. And speaker 2 was 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
6 minutes, 30 seconds. So that means both our speakers are qualified for the votes. All right. Now, let us come down to our table topic round. Toastmaster Dheeraj, I want each one of you all to know that he is a scientist working for Baba Research Center. So a huge round of applause, because for me, when I came to know him first, that was the first thing I was happy about. Like in my Delulu land, I always wanted to meet a scientist, and I wanted to meet a journalist, and I want to meet a policeman. So scientist, the very first Delulu land thought that has come to fruition was Toastmaster Dheeraj. So Toastmaster Dheeraj, take us down through the table topic round. Virtual stage is all yours.
Am I audible?
Your voice is a little low. I don't know how we can correct that. But you are, of course, not absolutely like that. We don't have any static or any technological snag. Your voice is a little low, that's all. So I will request my other participants to just increase the volume. All right. And just here, or Dheeraj, if you're not audible enough, please put it in the chat. If the person to whom you're giving the topic says so, please put it in chat. Stage is all yours, Dheeraj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana, for such a wonderful introduction. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and the guest. The purpose of Table Topic Master is to facilitate the table topic session. This session will give chance to both the members as well as guests to practice and develop their impromptu speaking skill. I will give a topic and the speaker has to speak minimum for 1 minute of time and maximum for 2 minutes of time. A grace period of 30 seconds is given only after the maximum allotted time of 2 minutes. All are requested to use the word of the day and phrase of the day. And I am very exhilarated to listen to all of your impromptu speaking skill. And my topics are mainly related to the new year, as it is coming 2024. So, and we all prepare and we hope that our new year will be good, but things will happen as the Providence would like to have it. And the way I will call the people, the first one to be called for the table topic session is the one whose video is off. So I'm giving 5 seconds of time that if you don't want to be called first one, then you can switch on your video. And if anyone is eager, then they can keep their video off. Okay. So I see that 3 persons are there. And okay. So I will not call Benjamin because I have already heard him. He's a very good speaker. I will call him at later stage. So now I can see good looking smiling faces of everyone. At least TTM has done his job of getting everyone switched on their video. Okay, so any volunteer for this session? As everyone has switched on their video, so it will be impartial if I take the name. Anyone who is very determined? Yeah, I can see Rashmi has raised her hand. Timer, please highlight Rashmi. So topic for you is, as New Year is arriving, your topic is, what do you wish to accomplish in the new year? What do you wish to accomplish in the new year? Over to you, Rashmi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dheeraj. So New Year is a wonderful time. When we are closing on December, we start reflecting on the past year. We keep thinking, what were we aiming for the year gone by and where we are vis-a-vis that. And as we are in that phase, and again, there's a time to make resolutions, which is maybe not a buzzword, or which is our way of living in our Delulu land. When we think about the new year, because we always feel it's a year, we have 365 days, we will be able to accomplish a lot. However, as the year passes, and in no time, we are halfway through the year, and we are thinking about the next year. And a lot of times, at least for me, all the resolutions, have long been forgotten, or I have not really made any progress. So for the past few years, I have stopped making too many resolutions to not be in a Delulu land. However, this year I am thinking of changing that and keeping the hope alive. So in the upcoming year, I do hope to work on my fitness and on my public speaking ability, for which the journey has begun. I joined Toastmasters about a couple of months back. So I'm really hopeful in progressing on both these fronts. And definitely, and yeah, I do have one more resolution, since I am being greedy now and I have this stage. So I also want to pursue writing, which is again something I have been doing it, but yeah, do it more actively and maybe make something out of it. So thank you for the wonderful topic, Toastmaster Dheeraj. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rashmi. You have chosen a very good resolution, fitness. In our, my father used to say that Pratham Sukh Nirogi Kaya. Like the first source of happiness is having a good and sound body. So we wish you best of luck for your resolution, that you become more fit and more better. Now, do we have any other volunteer for the next table topic?
Can I go?
Yes, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Okay. The topic is, what do you wish to end with this year? What do you wish to end with this year? Over to you.
What I want to wish to end this year, right?
Yeah.
For me, I think personally, the ability to overthink and fall into a spiral. Meaning, us human beings live in a world of delusion, yet calling it bad. It's wrong, right? Delusion is the solution is a very undermining concept, or a very limiting concept for a human being. But the funny part is, we use that same concept, which is humiliating and insulting to our own degree, yet as a way to escape from reality. What is delusion? It is basically saying this is reality and I don't want to accept it. Calling it bad is the biggest hypocrisy that we can perpetuate, because we don't want to accept that we live in a delusion. We are in delusion about not being in delusion. See, that is ironic. And that concept is what I want to end by this year, because when we end that, the possibility to actually inquire is distinguished for us. Something is very funny here. Enquiring something is a very interesting topic to have, but we fall in the trap of overthinking and spiraling and then being in a delusion about not being delusional. Because we know what is the right answer, but we don't know what we are feeling. In the pursuit of knowing the right answer, we are suppressing what we are feeling. And then we blame everyone for not understanding what we are feeling. But the funny part is we are not expressing what we are feeling. We are expressing the correct answer. This delusion, which is hidden under the escape of not being delusion, is what I want to end by this year. Yeah. Thank you, Viraj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Benjamin. Your topic and way of speaking is spiraling and Delulu. Okay, it was a nice. Now, do we have guests? Yes. Manoj, would you like to participate in table topic session?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Dheeraj, could you just ask him to take note of the timer cards, please?
Okay.
Ask each and every speaker to take note of the timer card, and I think you can just explain the time limits.
In the beginning, I have mentioned that 1 minute to go. Okay, so are you guess, Manoj? I am again explaining the timing. You need to monitor what the timer is mentioning. If green card is there, then only you are eligible for the voting. And yellow is extended time. And if the red card is displayed, then you need to stop your speech. So the minimum time is 1 minute and maximum is 2 minutes. A grace period of 30 seconds is given after the maximum minute of 2 minutes. All are requested to please monitor or ping the display of Toastmaster Sangeeta so that you are aware about the timing. Okay, so topic for you is what is your greatest learning from 2023? Your topic is what is your greatest learning from 2023? It is going to end. Over to you, guest.
Hello, Toastmasters and guest. I think this is a wonderful topic. The reason I choose to say that one of the ability which I was having before when I was in my teenage time was a kind of a risk-taking ability kind of thing. I used to take a lot of risk, I was doing a fabulous job. I left that and then started my own company. And then I moved back into a different role. So the kind of risk-taking ability which I used to have many, many years ago, I started to take that now again. So that doesn't mean that I'm leaving my full-time employment and getting into a business kind of thing. What I'm trying to do is that when I'm in the employment kind of things, I take initiatives, I take opportunities within the organization and see about where I can able to get segue into it and how can I able to improvise those things. So those kind of things which is really helped me. The one of the best thing which about risk-taking ability which I have seen in myself is that for morning. So like one of your guest speaker has said about is that the fitment kind of thing, how you make yourself as fit. I have my biological thing is that I have a kind of cholesterol kind of thing. So I've heard somewhere that eat the frog first thing in the morning. So it doesn't mean that I'm going to eat that or swallow the frog. What I mean by that is that do something which is difficult in your start of the day, because that really helps your mindsets, that helps to take the risk-taking ability on it. So one of the things is that because of my high cholesterol, I started to eat something which is in the morning, which is very, very difficult, like you have a mix of neem and mix of Corella and all those kind of things. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, this is going to mouth-watering to you, but this is something which I used to do it early in the morning. So I take those plunge into it, one of the difficult tasks, do in the morning. So when you do the difficult task in the morning, it really sets your day, apart from it and give you an easy flow about it. So that's what I do it. And I think that is what I urge everyone to take risk-taking ability. It don't have to be bigger thing. You can't boil the ocean one go, but you have to take smaller steps and do things pragmatically. Yeah. Thank you very much. And over to you, Toastmaster Dheeraj Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, guest Manoj. It was really interesting topic, and you have explained very well the importance of risk taking, because if you want to achieve something big in your life, you need to take the risk. There is no alternative. Okay, so do we have any volunteer? Anyone? I can. Now, no one is raising the hand, then I will have to. Okay, speaker Gaurav is raising the hand. Okay. So Toastmaster Gaurav, your topic is reflect a personal or professional achievement from the past year and share the lesson you gained from it. Your past year's achievement and the lesson you learned from it. Professional achievement. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dheeraj. If I have heard you correctly. I am to talk about professional achievement or it's any achievement.
It's up to you. Like it's personal or professional achievement and the lesson you learned from it.
Okay. So the last year has been accelerated for me. It has been wonderful. Specifically, if I talk about last 6 months were exceptionally well for me, and it has been wonderful transformation for me. As I connected to my mentor and he suggested me to adopt some processes and given me a benchmark to lose down some weight. I was 94 kgs 6 months before, and he has given me challenge to lose 10 kgs in 2 months. Actually, I could not able to achieve 10 kgs in 2 months, but I could able to achieve 8 kgs in 2 months. But overall, if I see these 6 months, I have achieved 20 kgs loss of weight, which is exceptional and a transformation for me. And what effect it had is the confidence I got. I got attraction of people. I look younger and I feel younger. Got lot of energy throughout the day where I was keeping lazy most time of the day earlier. The energy, the confidence, the uh, the importance which I now feel about getting fitter, and I'm trying to educate others also to get fitter and live a healthy life. So this is how my last year has been, and for me losing this weight has been biggest achievement for last year. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gaurav. And after the meeting, please do share with me that how you reduced 8 kg in 2 months of time. The secret I also want to learn. And do we have any other volunteer? Okay, so yeah, Kalpana is there. Okay, Zoom Master, please ping Kalpana. Now, your topic is importance of health and wellness goal. Your topic is importance of health and wellness goal. Over to you, Kalpana.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Dheeraj, for that topic. Health. Mahatma Gandhi has always said health is wealth. Well, I didn't realize that part of it till I started to enjoy my wealth by dumping all the fast food that I could lay my hands on. Because I was wealthy enough to go into all the 5-star hotels as well as street gourmet food. And I found myself going high, not just in my spending of money, but also in my cholesterol and my BP and my sugar levels. Well, I walked into the doctor and the doctor gave me a smile. And she told me, so Kalpana, are you binge eating everything? I said, yeah, sort of. Life is short, isn't it? Yes, she told me. Life is short, so make it meaningful. Life is short, so be rich enough to live it diligently. Imagine pearls of wisdom coming from a doctor, but then you know what it is. You can be as wealthy as you like, but your health is in hands of the doctor and in your own self. So I started cutting down on my carbs. I started coming down to simpler foods. And yes, I actually framed the quote of Mahatma Gandhi that health is wealth. and began to count my calories as I multiplied it and added some zeros. So I made it into billions, and I was billions times healthier where my health was concerned. Health, of course, is wealth. Over to you, table topic master.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kalpana. It was very good impromptu speech. What I can say is life is too short to play small. And if you want to play big, you need to have a very sound body. And that's it, is your right decision. Okay, so this is my last topic, table topic. May I invite Toastmaster or General Evaluator Ajay for taking this table topic?
Yes, why not?
Yes. So topic for you is luck versus hard work. Luck
Sorry?
versus hard.
Okay.
Luck versus hard work. Over to you.
So, as we are living in India, right, guys? Everyone do believe in luck. Raise your hand if you don't believe. You don't believe in luck, but I do believe because for me, I'm a government aspirant. You know, I'm preparing for the government examinations, and for that area, we can prepare, we can work as hard as we want, but still the luck factor will be there in the end. For an example, I remember a story of one of my friends when the results was out, you know, like, and we all were discussing like who, you know, who got that post, who got this post, you know. Then one of my friends came to me and she told me that Ajay, I just, you know, I wasn't that much lucky to get that post because I just get failed in this examination from 0.002% marks. Means there wasn't any actually incorrect answer, but still because of some issues and all that, she, you know, got rejected from being a government officer, and now she have to prepare again for whole year for that examination again. So I do believe that luck is a factor which can, you know, help you to boost your confidence maybe. But still we don't have to believe on luck because without hard work, I feel luck will not follow you. So if you want, uh, if you just, you know, wanna be lucky, so you have to bring your hard work with you, then surely the luck and everything will follow you, the whole world will follow you, right? So don't believe in luck only, but still just think that, you know, we everyone do think that okay, sometime luck may work, but it doesn't. So you know, be hardworking, your luck will follow you. Over to you, TTM.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. I agree that if you are working hard and luck favors you, then you can achieve anything, even the government job or setting up a big business. Now, with this, I finish my table topic session. I request timer Toastmaster Sangeeta to present the timing report of this session.
I'm once again exhilarated to give a result. Everybody was on time. So there is no exceptions. Table topic TT1 was 1 minute 40 seconds, 2 was 1 minute 38 seconds, 3 was 2 minutes 17 seconds, 4 was 2 minutes 13 seconds, 5 was 1 minute 58 seconds, and 6 was 1 minute 50 seconds.
It means all are qualified for voting. I request the Zoom master to add their name for voting in the last phase.
I think there was one person who has taken 3 minutes, since it is 2.5 minutes for table topics. There is one person. I no, okay, and I must have misheard it. Okay.
Now I hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for making us realize that the past year we have achieved and not achieved certain goals that we had set, and whether or not we should carry it forward to 2024. So I'm coming back to the Delulu land, of course. And in 2 lines, I would like to sum up. Does anybody or any one of you all have any goal or any success plan that you feel can be achieved through Delulu land? Please raise your hand and tell me. Anyone who feels, you know, after this particular talk,
Pardon,
Is
can
there,
please repeat your question?
does any one of you have a particular thought, a goal, or a dream, or any misgivings, or any low confidence, that you feel can be achieved through a Delulu land? Okay, let me give you an example. Whenever I do use Delulu land, I didn't know I was using Delulu land till I read about Delulu land. When do I use it? There are days and times when I feel absolutely low. I feel very depressed. I feel so cooped up, especially during the COVID times. I like my walks. I like to be with nature. I like to get out of the four walls. So what happened? I took refuge in the Delulu land. I used to close my eyes and imagine my walks, outside with nature. And I used to, dream that I'm in a hill station and I have got that fresh air and the birds are chirping, the sunrise, the sunsets, the beauty of it all that my mind had, captured it was what I used as a dream point to come out of my depression. So I have used Delulu land sometimes to prep myself mentally. Does any one of you have such kind of a point? For me, when I'm low or depressed, I use the Delulu land. For me, when I feel that something is just, like it was just told, it is the luck, right? It isn't always the hard work. Sometimes luck, like if I use the phrase of the day, as the providence would have it, yeah, but I do not achieve it or I do not get it, then I just imagine myself having achieved it and people saying good things to me, and I overcome that negativity that a setback or a failure has put me through by just imagination, by just being in the Delulu land. So it's a solution to keep myself in high spirit all the time. All right. Does any one of you all have that kind of a thought where you can use the Delulu land? Timer, Sangeeta, I had seen you raise your hand. So what is the point where you can use Delulu land?
I have used Delulu land in many of my life. I'm basically dyslexic. So when people said I couldn't speak, my mind used to speak. And I used to speak in my mind, prepare my speeches. And then when I first gave my speech in Toastmasters, that's when I realized that your mind, the delusion that you have, you visualize it in your mind, can make it happen. And today, after a year and a half in being in Toastmasters, and I can now stand on the stage without fear, talk what I want to talk, what my mind wants to talk, which I can't actually write as fast as the mind does. So that is my delusion, and that has been my solution too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else? Anyone else who would like to, say that to an extent? Remember, Delulu land, if it is anything, if it goes beyond the prescribed doses, can lead to devastation. Like, we do come across people who are living in Delulu land, people who say, I am Jesus Christ, and it is Jesus Christ who spoke to me, and that is how I have turned into a serial killer, right? So most of the psychos, most of the psychopaths who take a disadvantage of this Delulu land have turned into the villains of their lives or villains for the world. I'm not asking you to make use of Delulu land to that extent where your connection with reality is lost. Delulu land should always be taken with a pinch of salt. All right? Never, never let go of your reality check. Have a reality check. Come out of it and face the real world with hard work. Face the real world with the strength that you might have gained in the Delulu land, where in the Delulu land you feel and say, all is good, all is well, that ends well. Taking a dialogue from Three Idiots. So yes, the buzzword Delulu is good as long as it buzzes out all the negativity, as long as it brings you out of your comfort zone. All right. And yes, so let us now get out of our comfort zone and let us move on to the general evaluator. We all know that he is going to give us pointers which we need to adopt and then in reality turn a better person. Today, our gender evaluator is none other than Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay, the virtual stage is all yours.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
So let's start with the general evaluation section where we're going to be starting with the evaluators. So Toastmaster Benjamin, I would like to have you on the virtual stage to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Gaurav.
Could you just give me 2 minutes? I'm just setting up some. I'm just bringing my papers.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute.
Till then, we can go to, I think, Toastmaster Rasmi. Toastmaster Rasmi, are you here? Yeah. Hi. So would you like to give some feedbacks to Toastmaster Monica?
Sure.
Over to you.
Thanks, Toastmaster Ajay. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So where you start does not determine where you end. I can see your screens, Toastmaster Sangeeta. Okay, so I'm starting now. So where you start does not determine where you end. Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for such a exhilarating speech. It was truly inspiring, and I really commend you for persevering through all the hard times and reaching where you wanted to reach, and really hope that you continue the journey. So first of all, coming to the positive points, I really liked the flow of your speech, how you started, what was your goal, and then what was the struggles that you faced and how did you go about achieving the goal, and then you close the speech with a good conclusion, inspiring everybody else to do the same. So in terms of your storytelling, when you spoke about your journey as a child, the kind of the struggles that you faced. And then what I also liked about your speech was the good use of language. So you had a lot of good quotes, good phrases, like despair was in the air, succumb to the pressure, open every closed door, every opportunity. That was again something really, really interesting. And in terms of gestures, again, there was a good use of gestures. When you spoke about on my shoulder, so you actually showed your shoulders. When you spoke about until my hand hurt, so that is something again was visible through your gestures. So that is something I really like. But there is always room for improvement. And so what you could have done better in terms of your speech? First of all, the title of the speech. Personally, I was expecting something more about IT, IT sector as a whole, rising through IT challenges. But this is a journey which can inspire anyone, irrespective of the sector. So a more generic title, say, My Journey to Success, something of that sort would have been more pertinent to the topic that you covered. Second, while your storytelling ability and the content was really good, however, if you would have touched a little bit more about your experiences, what exactly you did to overcome the challenges that you were facing, what were the challenges that you were facing besides recession, and how you worked on them. For example, if you worked on your communication skills, like you spoke about networking, what exactly did you did, then that would have connected the audience little more to your speech. Then thirdly, towards the end of the speech, I think it became a little more generic. It became a little less personal to you. You used a lot of quotes. So instead of using so many quotes, so many generic terms, if you would have again, come back to your journey, how you are feeling now, what is it that you are doing now, then again the audience would have felt more of a connect, because it was your speech, it was about you. So just little tips, on how you could keep maybe use 2 or 3 good quotes rather than having too many quotes, and focus more on the content, more on the story there. Other than that, I feel that it was a great speech. You have good storytelling ability. You used your real life experiences. Your gestures were good. A little bit more focus on content while you're drafting it, making it more specific, less generic. That would really hit the ball out of the park. I really wish you all the very best. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Rasmi? Amazing. So let's start with the second evaluator, Toastmaster Benjamin. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we have Toastmaster Benjamin to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Guru. Go ahead, buddy.
Thank you. I'm audible, right, everyone? And am I pleasing to the eye? Okay, great.
Yes.
Thank you. So I am Benjamin Manikam and I'm a student of St. Xavier's. I'm currently pursuing first year BA, which is Bachelor in Arts. And in that, I'm specializing or focusing on English and history. English teaches me how to enact or intrapersonally connect with the content which is being shared. And history creates evidence for me to see the past and to predict the future. So with this, I decided to be a leader to this world. And today, my fellow speaker, my targeted speaker, had chosen a topic of my leadership style. That for me was a perfect and actually quite, to be honest, it is very unfair towards me because I was already trying to do this and he created for me. But thank you so much for giving such an apt topic to my life at this point of time. With that being said, let's focus at the highlights or the appreciative parts of your speech today. First is, there is a very simple but very prominent structure in your speech. It's very that first you start with an anecdote, then you set up the subject and slightly slide in leadership. Before you slide in leadership, you use the anecdote and make a humor out of it, which brings the attention of the audience. And when you get the attention of the audience, you slide the topic. And in sliding the topic, the question for everyone begins is, Mera kya leadership style? What is my leadership style? That is your winning point, the money shot. Then you go on to express it well and complete it. Now the beauty, that second beauty, first is your structure. Second beauty is your writing content. The way you write is quite natural and it already has a created or a pre-existing flow. And I think you should not need to touch it. It is as perfect as it can be. That is you. There is no drama, anything else there. It is just as authentic as it can be. So that is the second thing that I want you to keep to yourself because I loved it the way you write. And third is your preparation with two physical matters. Matlab, when you even kept the virtual background, it's a great thing. And when you dress up properly, it really brings out he's going to talk about a serious topic. These 3 points is what I want to appreciate. But on the other hand, I want to just give 2 points of recommendation. First being, your speech should be by heart. And by heart, I don't mean you remember the words. It is coming from the heart directly. It doesn't look like you have memorized the script and sharing the script. When you conquer that, you impact the audience to the most highest degree it's possible. And second, even if you're by-hearted, the best way to enhance any speech in this world is impromptu drama or gestures. So when I say my leadership style is, I could just say my leadership style. But when I do this, everybody's attention is grabbed. That enhances your speech to a next level. So now if it is good, it becomes great. To summarize in a nutshell, I just want you to work on your content in terms of just trust it and read it very well, where you learn it from by heart. And lastly, use grandeur, man. Just use grandeur. That is the only thing that I feel is missing. Thank you. This has been Benjamin Manikam. Lovely listening to you.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Benjamin? I feel Toastmaster Guru is definitely going to apply these feedbacks. And now let's come to our tech team who was, noting down all the points which has to be provided to you so that you can improve something in you. So let's have a Toastmaster. So one thing. Toastmaster Sangeeta as a timer. You can come up with your report.
Both were on time. Evaluator 1, Benjamin, was 3 minutes and 11 seconds. And evaluator 2 was 3 minutes, 05 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can we have again huge round of applause for Toastmaster Sangeeta as well? Put your hands together, guys. Like, we have to appreciate the people who, I think, come on the stage and deliver something. So now let's invite Toastmaster Pankaj to deliver this report of a counter. Toastmaster Pankaj. Yeah. The virtual stage is all yours, Toastmaster Pankaj. You can come up with your report. Pankaj, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm audible now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajay, so for calling me again for reporting my report. So now, first, I would like to start with Toastmaster Kalpana, who is our TMOD. I would like to say, please have a huge round of applause for our TMOD Kalpana. She is flawless. I found nothing in her speech, in her role. So please have a huge round of applause. Now, second, I would like to say Toastmaster Rasmi. She was also flawless. Please have a huge round of applause for her. Now, coming to some of the points. Toastmaster Goro. So first, I would like to start with speaker number 1, Toastmaster Goro. He used and more than 10 times, 2 long pauses, and 2 R's. Guest Manoj, 3 times R. Toastmaster Benjamin, yes, he was flawless. So please have a huge round of applause for him. Toastmaster Ajay, 5 R's, 4 times repeated word, you know, and 5 times so. Toastmaster Monica, I don't know whether it was technical glitch, but I heard more than 19 times repeated words. So, 19 times repeated words that I heard. I don't know whether it was in, you can say, in reality, or it was because of technical glitch. So 19 times. And 2 times let, repeated word again. And Toastmaster Dheeraj, he was also flawless. And yes, nothing else I found, right? So except these members, all were flawless. So kudos to all of you.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Pankaj as well?
Thank you.
So now, as we are in the school of, Delulu is the Solulu. So our next teacher who will be coming as the grammarian, Toastmaster Atul. Yeah, you can come up with your report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. So I first like to apologize because I might have missed a part of the meeting because I had some technical glitch here because of the power failure. So yeah, as Providence didn't have it, I had to suffer that power failure. Yeah, so this is my grammarian report. I'd like to start with the Toastmasters who've used the word of the day and the phrase of the day. The word of the day was used by the following Toastmasters. First of all, TMOD, TM Kalpana. TM Gaurav used the word 2 times, which is commendable. Then Toastmaster Dheeraj used the phrase of the day as well as the word of the day. So that is really commendable. A big round of applause for him. And then TM Sangeeta and TM Rashmi. Now I'd like to provide a detailed analysis of the speakers, their special words, quotes, and the grammatical errors that they made. So first speaker, TM Gaurav. I really liked his phrase turned around when he described his change of pace from teaching to corporate world. So that was nice. And he used the word fruitful, which is a good word, and his phrase ripple of positive transformation. Now the errors that he made were you've mentioned that your mother used to scold you. So I found an error and I'd like to correct you that it should have been said as always used to scold me because it happened in the past. Then you should not have used again and another at the same time because you've mentioned that you had an opportunity to become a course leader once again when you enter the corporate world, you use again and another at the same time. So that wasn't really necessary. Now about the second speaker, TM Monica, she obviously used a lot of phrases in her speech, which is really appreciative, like make a mark, the ominous clouds of recession, tighten their belts, evaporate into thin air, succumb to the pressure. Then she also quoted Winston Churchill. She had a bit of mistakes, like I don't know if it was a problem on my end. I heard the word starter and fighter as starterer and fighterer. So kindly note that. And you mentioned the part of students struggling about their academics in the IT field. You should have said that the students are struggling on their own. Rather, you said struggling their own. Yeah, so that's about Toastmaster Monica. Now about the table topics, Toastmasters. First, TM Rashmi, she used the word buzzword, which is a good word. Then coming to TM Benjamin, I like the way you used overthink and fall into a spiral. That was really good. Then the words like perpetuate, ironic. And one mistake I found was you said that something was very funnier. You need not use very funnier because funnier is already a superlative. So you just need to say very funny or just funnier. Then our guest speaker Manoj, you made an error while commenting about the fitness. That is, you told make yourself as fit. Rather, you should have just said make yourself fit. And mouth watering, you mentioned about something, right? You should have mentioned it would have sounded mouth watering to you. You just said it's mouth watering to us. So that's one thing. And I really like your usage of set your day. That was good. Then Toastmaster Gaurav as the table topic speaker. You mentioned in your speech was all about losing weight. So you told that you told that you lose down some weight. Rather, you should have told lost some weight because you're already losing weight. There's no need of using the word down again. Now about Toastmaster Kalpana, I really like your usage of words binge eating and pearls of wisdom. That were really good. Then TM Ajay, just one error. You used everyone do think, but you don't need to say like that because everyone is a singular word. So you just need to say everyone does think. So yeah, that's my grammarian report. Thank you for listening.
I'm exhilarated by listening this detailed report and such an amazing report. So can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Atul as well? So now let's come to my report, which is the report of the general evaluator, which will help all the role players to improve something in themselves. So some of you as a guest, you might don't know like what general evaluator do. So the role of the general evaluator is to evaluate whole meeting, the aspect of every meeting you can say, till starting from the SA till the end of the meeting to the presiding officer you can say. So I will be starting from SA, Toastmaster Monica, but I want their videos to be on so that I can talk to them. Yeah. So Toastmaster Monica has set an amazing tone of the meeting as a sergeant at arms, and she stated the club mission properly, and then she also told about the rules and regulations of the Toastmaster which has to be followed throughout the meeting. So such an amazing thing. And if I just want to give some recommendations on that, our meeting started 5 minutes late if everyone is aware of. So the meeting should start at sharp 3:30. It's just because of me, it's because of anyone, it doesn't matter. The meeting should start at sharp 3:30. And the second thing, Toastmaster Monica, I would love to hear, get some more energy from you. As a sergeant you just to set the tone of the meeting. And as a sergeant arms will not be that energetic, so the throughout the meeting, the people will feel, low energy. So I think in the upcoming, meetings, if you are taking this role, please bring more energy and just say like good evening, good afternoon, whatever, like, bring some more energy, and the people would love to, go with that flow, I think. So let's come to the presiding officer. Same here, Toastmaster Monica. You had an inspirational opening by, stating some statements, and where you agreed the people on that, and that then you also introduced Toastmaster of the Day very properly. But I would, I was just waiting for that to, one thing that I want to know some guest is there or not. But I think Toastmaster Monica, as a presiding officer, you missed that, one aspect where in the Toastmaster, where as a presiding officer, you have to introduce the guest as well, whoever is there, because they are the future Toastmasters. And as a Toastmaster, and everyone, have the right to get to know who they are, right? So from the next time, if you're coming up with the presiding officer role, please, give the opportunities to the guests so that they can introduce themselves, and we can also get to know who are the future Toastmasters are. So now let's come to the Delulu land of the Solulu, where our Toastmaster of the Day, gave an insightful theme explanation, where she explained everything which is required to explain in the theme. And then she explained the meeting structure, which is divided into 3 parts, because there are guests in the meetings as well, which the people who don't really know how Toastmaster works. So she have done an amazing job on that, and she displayed, amazing energy and enthusiasm, because throughout the meeting I was able to see a smile on the face of Toastmaster Kalpana. So that is, that is moreover gives a vibe to the audience that as a virtually, we are not getting bored out of that. We are just, getting interest in the topic or anything like that. So I think she have done an amazing job on that. And I have one recommendation to give her. As we do introduce the role players, but who are those role players? I was not able to get to know them actually. Surely was able to get to know that, okay, Toastmaster Monica is the second speaker, but still, in the introduction, I don't know anything about her. So, Toastmaster Kalpana, I would love to, say you this one thing, that if you are coming up with, explanation of any role players, please come up with their introductions. Like you can state at least 2 lines introductions, but that is what required also, so that the audience can get to know who is coming next and what kind of person she or he is. So let's come to our Zoom master. I think Toastmaster Monica is the Zoom master. She seems multitasker today. How many roles have you taken? Okay. So as a Zoom master, she actually started meeting recordings on time, and she spotlighted the video for all the speakers properly. So can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Monica? Because we have taken this much of roles also. So now let's come to the Toastmaster, sorry, table topic master, Dheeraj Singh. So as he explained the roles, like what table topic session is, because as a guest, I also don't know what table topic session is. But today I get to know from Toastmaster Dheeraj. I know actually what table topic session is, but as a guest, if I'm joining, I may not know, right? So Toastmaster Dheeraj explained the roles very well. Then he actually encouraged the people to on the videos, because most of the people were like, just switch off their videos. I also don't like to put on my videos a lot, but you have encouraged us to do that, so that you can see that, okay, there are people who are listening me or not. So there are people who just, there are some people who are shy also, who doesn't want to come up on the screen and speak something. So you encourage your audience to come up with any kind of speech which they can deliver. And then, but I will say, one thing was lacking in whole. Yet, your session was amazing, but still the one thing was lacking is the appreciation part. Because I feel that if any speaker has been spoken, you should appreciate them. Like, let's have a huge round of applause for someone like that. So I think if you are coming from next time as a TTM, please don't lack in appreciation, because In here in Toastmaster, we do believe in positive energies, and through appreciations, everyone gets that positive energy. And let's come to the table topic speakers. To all the table topic speakers, I would say you have an amazing energy, and you have taken that chance to come up on the screen and to speak at least for 1 and 2 minutes. It doesn't matter that you wasn't able to speak or not, but still you have taken the topic, so you have an amazing job. And this is the starting of any initiative, I think. So kudos to all the table topics speakers. Can we have a huge round of applause for them? So now let's come to the speech evaluators. Toastmaster Benjamin. So Toastmaster Benjamin and Toastmaster Rasmi, both of you have touched the content part, where Toastmaster Benjamin have touched the leadership styles, like what leadership styles is and all that, and you have done an amazing role while delivering the commendations and recommendations. But still, I was thinking that you are lacking in one part, which is starting as an evaluator. I start with a hook, but that hook is just 15 to 20 minutes. But your hook took 1 minute, so there were lack of recommendations and commendations in that part. Otherwise, if the hook is just 15 seconds, so you can add some so method in the recommendations as well. So that can be done. And if I come to Toastmaster Rasmi, is there Toastmaster Rasmi is here? Okay, she is here. Okay. So you also touch the content part. You have given an amazing recommendations and commendations. And but one thing was lacking, which is I feel evaluation is a speech. Evaluation isn't a thing that you are going forward and you are telling to one person. The guest Manoj, you have to improve this, that. Not really. Evaluation is a speech where you are talking to whole audience. So I feel Toastmaster Rasmi, if you are delivering any evaluation from the next meetings, please come up with a method or the way how you represent, where you are not interacting with only Toastmaster Monica. You're interacting with whole audience. And if I come up with the timer, a counter, and grammarian, you all have done an amazing job. But still, the timer part was lacking in that, where the timer wasn't aware about the timings, I think. And in the counter role, I think you can bring more elaborative report. I think you can bring more. You can take more time, I think. Right, Toastmaster Pankaj? So, and as a grammarian, I think Toastmaster Atul, I would love to give one recommendation. Use the word of the day and idiom of the day, but still we want that word of the day and idiom of the day has to be used more and more. And if I talk about the whole meeting, the meeting was really energetic. All the people were listening very carefully. And hats off Toastmaster Manoj, guest Manoj, to you, because I feel that your listening capability is amazing. Because when you spoke on the table topic session, you also mentioned what other speakers have spoken. So hats off to you. And still, we have to manage one thing, which we have to applause for the speakers or applause for anyone who is speaking, so that we can appreciate them. Otherwise, everyone have done an amazing job. So can we have a huge round of applause for everyone? So now just one thing that as a general evaluator, surely I will not be getting any recommendations from you, but I would love to know that recommendation in the group itself. Otherwise, I think now I would like to give the stage to Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Ajay. And let us take a page from his, or a line from his evaluations. A huge round of applause to our General Evaluator for his minute observations and positive feedback that can help us build ourselves into a better Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. With that, let us move ahead in the meeting. And I hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Monica. Monica, the stage is all yours. Toastmaster Monica.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalpana. Please have a round of applause to the amazing Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalpana. I also like to say thank you to General Evaluator for a very detailed report. It was very detailed from the SA, ZM to the all the role players, TTM, and everyone. Thank you so much. Just a second, I'm actually doing spotlighting. Okay. So now we have come at the end of the meeting. So let's have the poll for all the speakers, evaluators, and role players. So let's have first poll for table topics.
Toastmaster Monica, can I know like where we will be getting the polls?
Yeah, right now we are conducting polls.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So now I'm launching the poll for best speaker. Thank you, everyone. So the launching the poll for best evaluator. Thank you once again. Now I'm launching the poll for best auxiliary role players. Thank you. And now the last one, the role players. Thank you each one of you for voting. It was my bad that I missed the interact with the guests. Now I would like to guest Manoj to please introduce and let us know how did he hear about us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Toastmaster Monica, for inviting and giving me my insights on that. So I came to know about Toastmasters online. I just did a Google search and find out on Toastmasters website which are the online ones. So I'm basically a member of my home club, which is Beckenham Communicators. So I thought maybe I'll just step out and see how we can able to see the clubs working other part of the world. So I think the way which you guys are organizing is completely different than what our club is there, maybe because of the different regions. So maybe, yeah, I think I really like the way you guys do. And I think especially you as well. I mean, you have meticulously mentioned about all those, the crisp things actually, which I have not seen in the past recently. I mean, and some of the online clubs, they don't mention about the way, the style to operate on the digital space. I think I really like about the way you start about this one. So other than that, I think some of those colorful languages from Toastmaster Kalpana Kishore, brilliant languages you use, and yeah, I think it's this is one of the things, when you visit different clubs, you came to know those styles, you learn a lot of things, how they work, and their mindsets, how they operate. Really helps to build you as a Toastmaster. So my journey of Toastmasters has been there for a couple of years, but I think this year onwards, I don't wait for the new year to start off, kick off this one. So I maybe thought of to see how the clubs are operating. So I've been also guest to different part of clubs in India as well as abroad as well. So yeah, thank you very much, and handing back to you, Toastmaster Monica.
Thank you to guest Manoj. You're actually Toastmaster.
Yep.
It was a really pleasure to have you in today's meeting. Also, you participated in Table Topic Masters. Kudos to you. Now I'm sharing the certificates. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, thanks. Now the first best table topic goes to none other than Toastmaster Kalpana. Congratulations, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we have Best Role Player Auxiliary, which goes to our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Atul. Congratulations.
Thank you, TM Monica.
Atul. You did a really wonderful job. Our next it goes Best Role Player to again Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Next, Best Evaluation. It goes to Toastmaster Rashmi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rashmi. Last one, Best Speaker. It's a duet actually. It goes to both the speakers, Toastmaster Gaurav and Toastmaster Monica. Congratulations, both of you. So now, thank you each one of you for participating and having an exhilarated meeting today. So thank you so much for supporting us from all the members from all the different clubs, grammarian of the day, timer of the day, and accountant of the day. table topic masters, table topic master, general evaluator, and the best table topic, best Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kalpana. Thank you, each one of you. And now I would love to end this meeting. And it's once again, thank you. And I'm closing 115 meeting of Speakers Community Toastmaster Club.